Yo, what's good guys, it's Silk here, and we just ended up watching the Battlefield 2042 official gameplay trailer. This is a bit of a one take. I just watched it in my stream. We picked up a hell of a lot of things, and I'm going to try to talk through everything I saw in the trailer, so we're just going to get through it here. Just going to start it up. Doesn't really start that eventful. It's a bit loud here. So this is literally going to be a one take. It's 3:30 AM here in Australia, and I just want to share a bunch of stuff with you guys. So, I mean, we'll start here. In the tanks, firstly, in all the vehicles, every seat has a purpose. So you have like 4 seats in most of the vehicles, and there's no useless seats in the game anymore. So there's no transport seats. It's like top gunner, back gunner, spotter. It's kind of cool. We got the M1A5 here, which is actually an Abrams, so that's been confirmed from the leaks. There's a Sabo shell here, some sort of HMG, unlimited ammo we've noticed. Looks like a smoke screen and maintenance perk maybe. It's quite cool. And I'll talk about this objective stuff later, but you already see here that it says C1. There was a theory that each of the objectives has kind of like sub-objectives or little sectors within them, like key points of interest basically. And that's been confirmed here. So on most of the objectives, you'll have like C1, C2, C3. And I'm guessing to capture the objective, you need to capture them all, which is kind of interesting. It's really cool. It should be interesting to see how that plays out. Also, this is a 5 flag map, which is, it's actually not that many flags for the amount of area on the map, which is interesting. Let's get into it though. So you'll notice here straight away, it says the character you're playing in the bottom right. So this is Webster McKay, or McKay right here. He's using the grapple gun. He's going to grapple up here. And there are some new characters that we do not recognize, and I'll talk about these later. Another interesting thing here before we get into it is he's using a sniper on like an assault style class. Of course, you can use whatever weapons you want in Battlefield 2042. That's really cool in my opinion. And he has a rocket launcher as well, so we'll talk about that rocket launcher a bit later. Now, I believe it says what vehicle you're in if you're in a vehicle, or it says what character you're as if you're playing on the ground. So this is the MD-540 Nightbird. This looks like a transport helicopter. Also, we have the Apache Longbow here, which is on the Apache, I forget what it's called, War Chief? Yeah, the Apache War Chief. This thing is absolutely sick though. We have the rocket pack here, so these like rocket pods. It only has 1 gunner in it. Unlimited ammo, flares. We see another confirmation for the multiple sector objectives, C1 here. A lot of stuff going on in these trailers. This is where it gets a bit interesting here. Something that I'd really like to see. Grapples up. Hits the slide there. So sliding is back in the game. And that doesn't surprise me at all because we know that Florian, aka Drunksy, he's the movement designer for this game, or he's designed the movement from what I've heard. And he also designed the Battlefield 5 movement, which is a good thing in my opinion, because Battlefield 5's movement was quite good. It wasn't too glitchy and it was good enough, I think. You can also go through the trailer and look at all the weapon names if you guys care about weapons. I'm not really a weapons geek myself, and I'm just the kind of guy who will actually play the game and then see what's a good weapon while we're actually playing. Another interesting thing, look how many seats this thing has. Absolutely insane. There's 3 gunners in there. This is the kind of first person view in the tank. That has a lot of drop for a Sabo shell, and it's quite slow in my opinion, but I like how that is. I like how this all looks. It looks very clean. Here's something interesting here. This is where it gets very interesting. So we have Webster in the squad. Then we have this guy and this guy. These 2 are new. We haven't seen these before. And one of them is called Delta. And through like a system of elimination, we'll figure out that this guy here, the one in the middle, Floppy Ragdoll, is Delta. Delta is a new specialist, by the way. We don't know much about it at all. Tornado looks pretty insane. I think this is scripted gameplay, to be honest with you. And here we see that attachment swap system. This is really cool. You can change whatever attachments you want. Let's be real though, guys. Who's going to be running a optic on a Vector? I don't think it's going to be a thing we'll do. Anyways, back on the roof, we see that Sundance is another character here. So we got another character called Sundance. He seems to have C4 equipped. And we'll later find out that Sundance is actually the guy who does the parachuting, which is cool, the wingsuiting. Sundance can wingsuit. Getting rocket pods on Little Bird and E1, so you have multiple objectives. This is E1 of, I think, 3 total. Ticket system here. Looks quite nice in the HUD. A little C4 buggy type thing. Again, very scripted gameplay, let's be real here, guys. That is an Mi35 Heinz right there. That's a new heli. we haven't been told about that before, but look at that thing. It's absolutely insane. It looks like it has 4 lots of rocket pods. Insane. Two gunners. The Heinz has 2 gunners and 1 pilot. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. That's new for Battlefield. The gunners seem to shoot very fast as well. We see flares on the heli. I haven't seen any ECM jammers or anything yet. Interesting. And this is Sundance here. So we're showing that Sundance is in fact the guy who can do the wingsuiting. This is really cool. This is going to be an important class. Where am I getting the American accent from, guys? It's going to be an important class to play because it'll be able to rotate around the map really hard. So that's good to see. Tuk-tuks are drivable. We knew that. Flares. This thing has multiple guns on it. Don't know how... Well, we know this has 3 gunners, so I'm guessing it has a rear gunner, 2 front gunners. Forget what it was. The HUD's glitching out here. I'm guessing in the tornado it glitches out. And we can see the weapons on this are pretty insane. We have rocket pods. These are ATGMs or anti-tank guided missiles. They're pretty cool. And a front gunner as well. F-35 has externals on it. These are just heat seekers or radar missiles. Again, these are radar missiles as well, which you found at the start. Part Welch is playing, one of the community managers or whatever. Pretty cool to see. I'm jealous. Again, not too much to see, really. This guy looks new, though. I haven't seen this character before. So maybe there's an additional one that we haven't picked up on. I don't know if I missed anything, but there's a lot to take in, guys. There's a lot. Like an insane amount. I'm trying to find the one thing I want to show you guys as well, which is on the F-35 that flew over at one point. I believe it was here. Yeah, here we go. This F-35 has rocket pods on it, I think. Look at this. Where my cursor is. That looks like a rocket pod external. I don't think they carry rocket pods in real life, but this is really cool to see. It's very, very cool. And I think that's it. I think that's a very cool thing to see. So, I mean, the key takeaways here, we got some new agents, which you haven't seen before, or new specialists. We got Delta and Sundance that I picked up on at least. The objectives have like subsectors in them. That's really cool as well. The vehicles have very customizable loadouts. We see an F-35 here with more anti-ground missiles on it, by the looks of it. Also, these are laser-guided missiles. These are not heat seekers. These are laser-guided, which is really cool. I don't know how they're going to balance that because it seems like some of the F-35s are just running nothing. They're pretty much bare with only like internal weapons, I'm guessing. And some of them are decked out with externals, which is really, really cool. Maybe they'll do a weight system. Who knows? But yeah, just take it all in, really. This is absolutely insane. I can't wait to watch this many more times over the coming days, but this is what I picked up on the first watch of my stream. Hope you guys all enjoyed. We're not going to go over any more than that. And yeah, leave a comment if you guys notice anything that I didn't, and I'd really like to continue the conversation here. Anyways, that's it for now. I'm losing my voice. It's 3:40 AM here in Australia. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.